Super zombie power.
I'm in the car, as you may have noticed, and I'm on my way to Petco with this girl, Jasmine. Okay, go. You remember Jasmine, right? Of course you remember Jasmine. And when we get to Petco, I'm going to explain why we're going to Petco. Alright? Yeah! And thanks to the magic of Movie Maker, here we are. So we're here today to buy a few things off of this list, and we're going to donate some of that stuff to the Montgomery County Humane Society shelter. And since my hands might fall off in a second, I think we're going to go inside and tell you the rest of this later.
Do you want my gloves?
Now we're here in the bird section. Hi, Jasmine.
Okay.
Because, as you may not have known, shelters do have birds and small animals, and they really need supplies for these animals because since most people don't know, they don't send this sort of thing. But these babies need love too. Calcium. Don't forget about small animals too. And of course cats. Meow. And dogs. Woof. Jasmine felt the need to be extra generous and picked out a 40-pound bag of dog food.
It fits.
No, it doesn't.
I'll make it fit.
Comfortable?
Yes.
So, we've got all our stuff from Petco, PetSmart, Pet Place.
That place.
That place that we went. And now we're going to the shelter to donate all of it.
It was pretty pricey.
It's for the animals, right?
For the animals.
Yeah!
No,
fist
that
bump.
wasn't supposed to be a fist bump.
Well, now it's a fist bump.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah! So, they wouldn't let us film in there, so you'll just have to take our word for it that we donated about $100-some worth of stuff, and they were very happy. Isn't that right, Jasmine?
They were happy. I'm in the shot. They were happy.
Yes. And then we got to see the animals.
It was so depressing back there.
But they were so cute. But it was a little sad, and I had to try really hard not to cry like my mommy always does. So now that Jasmine and I are back in our respective homes... Okay, Jasmine, you should go home now.
I will.
Bye! I will clearly and concisely tell you exactly what you can do to help your local shelter. For one thing, you can always just donate money, like most people would think to do. If you can't donate money, you can also donate your time. Volunteer at your local shelter. Or if you can't, volunteer regularly, you can always volunteer at events, which is just going to be a couple of hours out of your Saturday or something, when they do an adoption fair or something like that. Or, rather than volunteering at the shelter or at an event, you can also volunteer your time by doing a special service project. I know my shelter has a recipe for baking dog biscuits on its website, and anybody can make those biscuits and bring them in. So that's something really fun you can do. You can make it a day with your friends or with your family or something, and anyone of any age can do it. So that's fun, and it's helping the animals as well. You can also do what we did. You don't even have to buy anything. You can just take whatever is lying around your house, like old towels or blankets or anything like that you don't need anymore. There are lots of things that shelters need, not just, dog food and cat food, but they need towels, blankets, bedding, paper towels, gloves, hand sanitizer and tissues, and all kinds of stuff. So look on your shelter's website and see if they have a wish list like mine did. And if not, you can always call them and ask them, what do you guys need right now? I know that shelters pretty much any time of year are going to need towels and blankets and food and toys. Don't forget, they don't just need to be fed and cared for, but they also need to play. Because if they don't play, then they're really sad. Aww. And of course, the most important way to help out a shelter is to adopt the animals at the shelter. Can't forget about that, because they're there for people to take them home so they can find their forever homes. So if you can give them a forever home, that's the best way you can help the shelter. Because they have all kinds of animals, some have reptiles and birds, and they have bunnies and gerbils and hamsters and things. They have cats and dogs and all kinds of animals, all shapes and sizes and species and breeds and ages and activity level. And speaking of animals of different ages, Please, when you go to adopt an animal, don't forget about the older ones who have been there a while, because they're really sad looking and I want to bring them all home with me, but I can't. So maybe you guys can bring some of them home with you instead. So that's it for my Project for Awesome 2010 video. I hope you learned something, and I'll see you Monday. Bye!
Don't, just this.